Welcome everyone to another episode of my YouTube and Beagle and Me. This your boy Gamer, and if you like to see this content, last content, if you content, make sure to share, like, follow, and subscribe. Let's get a little off topic. If you want to join my Me fams, I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you what the family may have judged out for. So just let me know in the comment below, and then I have a free WWE 2K25 wrestling promotion. If you like, you but that is free. Make sure to comment below or subscribe. You could pick a great wrestler, or you could pick a wrestler and a base wrestler and a DLC. Back on topic. It is right now for Saturday, August 23. Is Akron take on East Carolina at Greensville, North Carolina at 2 o'clock p.m. Let's get to it right now. Let's go.
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Zips will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So East Carolina's offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikov award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Floating away. Trying to find his man in the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. To pick up a first down. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
So Akron's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground, finding an escape route. Lots of running room. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs, that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Guys, let's chat about Akron. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can... Touchdown, Akron! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy, and the defender just simply got beat.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Bringing the heat. Safe completion on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To throw, it's Hauser. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. It's complete. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Pirates are on the move. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. On the run, it's Curry. Creates a little space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. He's got 59 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida Atlantic was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Boca. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Regardless the outcome today, guys,
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Akron. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
East Carolina, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Extending the play. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Newell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Newell. He's loose. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll try the run. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Zips are marching down the field.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the...
Got enough space. He's piled up 76 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? They'll try to power it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. The Pirates come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Hauser. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
to the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Pirates decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Finley. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He breaks a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex. muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Downfield. Finds his tight end. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. He lofts one down the sideline. Turning on the Jets. Wide open spaces. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play. Defense looks like they're coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. It's Finley. He caught it. That completion will... Inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Zips trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's got him. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's Hauser. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Finding open areas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Newell. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Zips are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Zips are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Let's go! Back to throw, it's Finley. Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Zips are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Finds his man. It's Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that. But the defense, just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
The Zips line up to punt it away. And the returner goes. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands, it's Montgomery. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the play for the 1st down. And the Zips look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hauser. Now adjusting. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the 1st half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the 1st half.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Newell. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Zips have it with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Pirates will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down 26. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Offense gets set for second down. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. Can't get him to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation. They had to throw the football.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Finley. Makes the catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Got his man on the right. Just what this offense... Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.